Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Philomena. Now today's video is going to be a bit of a vlog. That's why I am outside. So we're going to talk about things that I do to prepare for Christmas. Christmas is my favorite holiday. The youth of our local church, we were asked to come and clear the grounds of our church, because the building blocks and everything is just everywhere. It's a little bit of a mess, and we're going to talk about the things that I see in movies and the things that I do, to prepare myself for Christmas. And I feel like this is one of them, so come along with me. And well, guys, welcome back. And I've just gotten home from cleaning the church grounds and all that. We've finished up with that, and I'm tired. I've just had my lunch, and so I thought that I will do this video still in the outdoors, right? It's a theme. Let's finish it up outside. I remember last year, my brother decorated the Christmas tree in 5 minutes in the morning of Christmas. And even this year, our Christmas tree is not yet up. And between my brother and I, one of us has to do that, but it is going to probably take 5 minutes. Just put the tree there, and put the thingies, the stars and the little humans and Santa and all those decorations. It takes 5 minutes, at most 10 minutes. And maybe one day I will be comfortable with taking time to decorate the Christmas tree, but right now, boy, that ain't happening. And you know and I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. It's just different for us, and it doesn't feel like it is not going to be Christmas when that tree is not like fully decorated and looking all beautiful. Now I love looking at the Christmas tree when it is decorated. I just don't like the work, you know but I remember when we were young, we would use the actual Christmas trees because they grow well here, and we would go to homes because we didn't have our own Christmas tree plant. So we will go with to homes where they have them, and then we will get a branch. And in our homestead there are there are, at that time there were 4 families, and I remember we used to get 4 branches for all 4 families. And then we would come and we would, buy balloons and decorate the house and decorate the Christmas tree. Not as good as, I see it on TV and film, but it was just good, and it was getting, it would get us in the mood, and we would enjoy because we were kids then. We would enjoy, and it made a lot of sense to do that and to get us in the mood. So it was a beautiful thing, which is why I understand when people take time to decorate it, because it feels fun. Right now I just don't understand what age it is that I am at, but I'm just lazy, yeah. So let's move on from there. Now the other thing is my mommy. Okay, let me not put this blame on my mom. So we have this thing which I have seen a lot of memes about, making fun of it: buying Christmas clothes, a whole outfit for Christmas. And when we were younger, we would buy, outfits, and whatever outfit you wear on Christmas Day, you also wear it on New Year's Day. Thinking about it, it is so crazy. I don't know how it just made sense to wear the same outfit in the same week and just get comfortable with that, and get out and, feel yourself. And during those moments, we used to feel ourselves a lot. But so there's this year, I think in 2015, I was in university, and so you see, in university you close like on the 20th, 21st, 22nd. So by the time you come home, it is so close to Christmas, and there's no time to get those outfits, right? So because with the people that we were surrounding ourselves with, the young people, they just think it is crazy that you're buying, Christmas outfits. So with that mindset, I came home and I told my mom, like, there's no point, there's no need for us to get outfits. So I think, now thinking about it, I think my mom let that go. Then in 2016, me and my brother tried to get her not to buy us outfits again. My mom was fire. She was like, what do you mean? How do you have Christmas without outfits? What do you mean? It was crazy. So what happened? That conversation did not even end. We just went, dressed up, and got ready to just go to town so that we can make my mom happy, because she wants to get us outfits, and we have to get outfits. So at that time I didn't understand why she was getting that mad, but now thinking about it, since they were young as kids, my mom and her sisters and brothers, they were also bought outfits, to the point till they were old enough to take care of their families. Their dad and mom used to do that for them and buy outfits. So for that was kind of a tradition to her, and so she wanted to pass it on to us, but we didn't get it until I think that then. And anytime it was Christmas after that, we just knew that it was important for my mom that we get outfits. At first it was to make her happy, but right now I am not going through Christmas without an outfit, because that's a tradition that my mom has passed on to me. So we get cleaned up, guys. We get cleaned up, okay? Yeah. So the other tradition that I get to see on TV is Santa. Now, guys, I came to understand, to even know about Santa, from watching movies. And so I do believe in Santa, but only when I'm watching a movie, a Christmas movie, because I just want Santa to appear and make dreams come true for people that I want their dreams to come true during the movie. So that's just it. That's my relationship with Santa, by the way, you guys. That's as far as that relationship goes. Yeah. So the other Christmas tradition that we have in our home is going for Christmas mass in the morning, and it's usually an interesting morning, and it is fun, which for me makes the whole Christmas day just fun, because we it helps me, and I think people around me, my family, to not only concentrate on making merry and being happy and enjoying each other's company, while forgetting what the intention of Christmas and Christmas celebration is. So the other Christmas tradition is, and it's one of I guess, is it a theme, or I don't know what it is, but it is, a season of giving, and remembering the less fortunate, the older people in our societies, the people who are not able to actually celebrate Christmas as the rest of us, and putting a smile on someone, putting a smile on our families, on our loved ones, which is why also there's gifting. It's just to put a smile on someone. And sometimes it looks like it is too much and the finances are not okay. People are trying to focus on what happens in January, taking kids to school. And sometimes, because of how the economy is, sometimes we forget to actually take time to not focus on the next season, on what is going to happen in a week or two, and miss out on everything else that we are supposed to do during this season, which is the Christmas season. And I'd like to encourage you, even if you don't have to give anything material to, you know, a person, but the meal that you have, so it's already, you know been organized for, and all the finances are there for that one meal. So can you share it with someone else, who is not able to have that? It's not even about having anything material, buying someone something, or giving them a whole new lifestyle, or just put a smile on them, this one day, and remind them that they're in this world, and they're in this world with people who care for them. And it may not be every day, but for this one day, you decide to gift someone and to put a smile on them, and to remind them that it is Christmas season and the Lord has been born. And people take time, and a lot of time, to celebrate and to make merry and to gift one another, and to you know be in the company of people that they love, and drink, and have a good time, which is not a bad thing. It's a beautiful thing, and I think this is why this season is here, and those things are really important for this season. But let's not be too focused on everything else and forget the real reason why we even get to celebrate this reason, which is Christ. Yeah, the Savior is born, and the whole story of Jesus being born, it's a beautiful story. If you think about how Mary accepted God's will and call to her life, may it remind us how we are being called to God's will as well, from our birth, in our youth, in our old age. We are being called to God's will, and we have a call in this world, something to do in this world, and we don't all get to birth the savior of the world. But there's something that we are being called to, and may this season remind us that it it is about time that we accepted what God's will is, and that we are not just stuck in what we want for our lives, but also seek to know what it is that God wills for our lives and what we are being called to. And when you think also about how Joseph was there to help Mary to accept this call, and not be alone during this call, because sometimes our calls make it tough, and it is hard to go through them. But when you have your own Joseph, someone who is just there to help you go through this, to help make this a little bit normal, to make this a little bit easier, even though it is not easy. It is not easy to just say, I surrender it all to you, God. Sometimes it is hard, and our calls are interconnected, I would say, just the way Joseph's and Mary's calls were interconnected, and one was helping the other. And Joseph would have thought that he is marrying Mary so that Mary can be his helper, but he was actually going to be Mary's helper in this big call that she's just receiving at a young age. And Joseph was so ready to do that when he was told by God to do that. May we remember the people at the guest inns who were making merry and having a comfortable life, that they did not even recognize the presence of the Savior, that the Savior was in their midst, and they did not even give room for the Savior to be born in their company. And may we remind ourselves to recognize the presence of God in our lives, the presence of the Savior in our lives, and how we can share that with not only ourselves and people that we love, but also share that with other people. May we remember how the wise men came from a long journey, and came all the way to just come and see the Savior of the world, and they recognized that from far away. And yet people who were in the same town, in the guest inns, they did not even recognize that. So maybe we see that difference and really remember why this season is here. The reason is because there is a call we are being called to. May we be accepting of it. The Savior is being born. How much change is this season bringing to us? How much is the recognizing that the Savior is present among us? What are the changes that happen in our lives? Because it is a beautiful season. This may be the time that you see your auntie or your grandma in a long while. So take this moment to really be present. Keep your phone off for like a day. Just be in the moment, be in a space where you're accepting of life and accepting of joy, and don't worry about anything. Just be in the moment and enjoy this moment. Make merry, eat, drink, but don't forget why this season is here. It is because of the Savior, and let's enjoy the Savior being in our lives. So that was it for me today. Be sure to catch me next Monday. I was thinking about doing a Christmas special. I'll see if I can do that. So see you guys next week, or tomorrow during Christmas when I post a Christmas special. I'll try. Okay, I will try, guys. So yeah, subscribe to my channel, turn on notification, comment down below some of the traditions that you do with you and your loved ones to celebrate this beautiful season, and let's have a chat and see what we can share with one another, and be good to one another and enjoy each other's companies. I love you guys. Bye bye.